We were trying to learn the choreography just now. It is the Tony Award-winning musical that's capturing hearts across the country. And now we have the chance to see Kimberly Akimbo right here in Boston.
That's right. And two of the stars are here with us today. We have Miguel Gill, who plays Seth, Kim's love interest, and Laura Woyasz, who plays Kim's mom, Patty. Thank you both for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So excited to have you
We're
here.
excited to have you. We're excited to have you here in Boston. For people who aren't familiar with the story of Kimberly Akimbo, tell us about it.
Yeah.
So it takes place in the 1990s in New Jersey. Kimberly has just moved to this new town in New Jersey. She has this sort of funny, dysfunctional family. She has a rare genetic disorder, which she's 16 years old, but she looks much older, and she's starting a new high school. She's navigating these parents who are like a little loony, and her first crush, which is played by Miguel.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, dark comedy. It's a coming-of-age story that just... it's so moving and really funny.
So funny.
You bring up a good point. The humor, the deep emotions,
Yes.
all of that blending together. How did you two tap into your characters for this?
Yeah.
You know, she's hilarious. She's hilariously a narcissist. She's a little bit of a hypochondriac. But it all comes from this place of having this daughter with a rare genetic disorder that she just doesn't know how to manage. And her coping mechanism is like, oh, I'm dying, or oh, I need bandages on my hands. You know, it's sort of like beautifully woven into this story. There are moments that are hilarious, there are moments that are heartbreaking, but overall it's very, very hopeful and life-affirming. So yeah.
Yeah, all the characters are beautifully written in the sense that they all have flaws. They're real people, you know.
Yeah.
And Seth is he's kind of a little bit of an outsider at school. He's into Dungeons and Dragons. His big thing is anagrams.
Okay.
So to tap into this role, I kind of just think of all the times I like nerded out with my friends about like video games and real things that anime and stuff that I'm into that I was just really fun for me.
We all have an inner nerd for something.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And Miguel, this is your Broadway debut on this show and this tour.
Yeah.
What has it been like, you know, with the whole cast and coming together and experiencing this?
Yeah, it's been an incredible journey. Yeah, I started in New York as an understudy for this show, and that was where I made my New York professional debut. And then getting to do this on tour has been just a dream come true. I love this show so much, and it's been incredible to just grow into this role, and everybody in the cast has really taken great care of me and shown me the ropes. And it's incredible working with Kimberly Carmelo, who's our Kim, and she's like a Broadway veteran and
Royalty, like Broadway royalty.
yeah, truly.
Well, you guys
What are you hoping the Boston audience walks away with from this show?
You know, I hope that they walk away, first of all, having a great time and kind of seeing themselves on stage. I think it's a really relatable story. I think everyone has kind of a family member, like Kim's aunt or something, and I love that it's just, as Miguel said, they're just normal people in this extraordinary circumstance, and I hope that they walk away really loving musicals.
Yeah, they definitely.
So far, they're great.
Yes.
They're really like down for a good time and laugh.
We're always down for a good time.
An open heart and taking it all in.
Yeah.
I hope they come in and remember what it feels like to have that first crush.
Yes.
Awkwardness. That's really what I want. Yeah.
Well, talking about puppy love here, Laura, we know that rescue and adoption for pets is so important to you, and that is something that we here at NBC 10 Boston are also very passionate about. So our buddy Mike from ARL Boston is here with Nikki. Laura, why is it so important for you to partner with people like ARL?
You know, I work at a place on the side called Moose Lodge Pet Sanctuary up in Albany, and I'm just a huge fan of adopting any dog. These dogs have, you know, sometimes they have horrific pasts, and people don't want to bring them into their homes. They might need a little extra love, a little extra attention, maybe some extra wee-wee pads or something. But they're just so resilient, and they're in these shelters, and they're scared, and they're alone, and sometimes they just need some extra love, TLC, and I just think it's so important.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have a voice, so.
Yeah.
And for the record, Nikki is available for adoption. So if you're interested, you can head to arl.org to find out more information about her.
That's right. You can also learn more about her story on our social media page at the
absolutely. You wanna
Hub
learn her
today.
story.
All right, and you guys check out Kimberly Akimbo at the Emerson Colonial Theater in Boston. May 6th started yesterday through the 18th. Miguel and Laura, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be right back.